Hey family, it's Terrance, the Unstoppable Coach Leftridge, and I'm here with my great sponsor with the Empower Network. Her name is, I'm gonna let her introduce because she's got a powerful thing that she likes to say. Go ahead.
This is Terry Clay. How you doing? I'm glad that you all are here with this video, and go ahead, Terry.
So, Terry and Terry, we're going to give you a recap of this powerful weekend that's taking place at the Empower Network Regional Conference in Orlando. We have had an unstoppable time.
Oh wow.
We've had incredible speakers, and we are definitely empowered to take our business and help you take your business to the next level. So, I'm going to talk about what happened Saturday. We had some empowered speakers on stage Saturday. It started even with our compliance officer, Jerry, who was really breaking it down and keeping it simple and helping you understand that this business is simple as long as you work your plan. But let's talk about Marisol Dennis. And Marisol Dennis really brought home the reason for your why. And for any business that you're trying to do, you want to make sure you have your why in place. Marisol wasn't even supposed to be here. 10 years ago, she was diagnosed with a serious illness, but God spared her because God had a purpose for her in her life. And you've got to find your why. What is that why that God has for you to be here? Get that in your mind and make that business go. And she also said something very powerful that resonated with me. And she gave me and she gives you a license to make mistakes. Sometimes in life, sometimes in your business, you just have to do it. Don't worry if it's right or wrong. That's going to figure itself out for itself. Have license to go ahead, do whatever it is you plan to do in your business, and be okay with making that mistake, starting over and moving forward. Don't you think that's powerful,
Yeah,
Terry?
that's very powerful. Very
Definitely. And then we had a power couple, the McNabs, Jeff and Elaine. And family, for anyone who's married or has a significant other and trying to work a business, you can definitely understand what they were talking about. Having that spousal support, having that person who's got your back in whatever you do, especially in trying to make a business, is an unstoppable strategy to have. You've got to let them know what's going on with your business, even if they don't get it right away. Because once you continue to tell them and you continue to show them how your business is working, then they're going to come on board, just like Jeff came on board after Elaine kept pushing and pushing and pushing, despite what was going on in the business. She kept bringing him to the events. She kept showing him the business. She kept building the business, and now they're building it together, and they have an unstoppable business here with Empower Network. And so I'm going to skip. We had great other speakers, but the last speaker that we had definitely resonated with me, and that was Dee Varengia. Dee Varengia and her Jedi hippie husband, Justin, are a power couple in Power Network. But you would not know, as gracious and as eloquent as she was on stage, that she was a former Hooters waitress with very little education.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show you, you don't have to have a master's degree, you don't have to have a bachelor's degree,
No.
you don't have to have a doctor's degree to
No.
start this business or any business. You just have to have the dream, the desire, and the determination, as Terry's going to talk about today from one of our speakers, to build your business, to build your dreams, and to be unstoppable. So Terry's going to talk about what happened today.
So we had a lot of speakers, but I'm going to pinpoint on just a few of them. John Pemberthy was actually 21 years old. He had, I believe, a list of 40, 50,000 people. He taught three steps. Family, he failed over and over and over again, over and over and over again. He did not quit, did not give up. He made the decision to win. And you know what? Now he has a list of 40,000 people, and he signed up, I believe, over 600 people already.
Wow.
But he gave us three steps to become first became an expert in failing, and then he gave us three steps to win. One is you need a determination, not just desire. And sometimes everybody has desire to have successful and be successful and have to win, but that's not enough. It's just to have the desire. Instead, you have to have the determination and the push to win.
Definitely.
Number two was you must know your why. Why are you doing this? What's your reason? Kids, or is it travel the world? Is to help other people? I mean, that was his why, to help other people to be successful. What is your why? Know what exactly what your why is, and then 3 is you must know it's possible. I mean, you can't be like a wussy, or you can't be like, oh, this might happen. Oh, poor, let me see if it's gonna happen.
I
No,
think it's gonna happen. Maybe it'll
no
happen.
way. You gotta know that this is possible. And let me just tell you, with Empower Network itself, if there are successful people doing it, then it's possible. That's your answer. If you know they have done it, then you too can do it. It's just possible. That's the answer for possibility. And he also talked about serving people, and you will be your driving force. But I'm not gonna just focus on him only. But that was for John Pemberton. He's 21 years old. I mean, you just can't.
And he's got 600 people
On
in
his
his
list.
team
Let me tell
at
you one more
21
thing
years
that
old.
he said. This was something good. You must be determined to success, or your failure will be determined for you. That was
Definitely.
his quote.
Definitely.
Let me see. There was another lady, and I actually didn't write notes on her, but one of her quotes was she talked about everybody has a sob story, and what she had been abused by her parents and has been abused by family members, and she said, but don't put your tent in hell and camp there.
Wow.
Don't just put you. Everybody got some kind of sob story, and not everybody, but there's a lot of people with a sob story. And don't just pitch your tent in hell. I mean, dang, just keep moving and
Right.
take the hit and keep moving forward.
Right.
I say that all the time.
We've all got pity parties. And if everybody got together and had their pity party convention, there'd be a whole lot of people not making any money.
That's
So
right.
you got to get out of the pity party and move forward and
That's
keep
right.
it going.
That's right. Take the hit and keep moving forward. There was another guy that he talked about relying on your faith. Faith is, everybody doesn't, I guess, believe in God. I do. I think Terrance does. But, to rely on your faith and to believe that it can be done and it can be possible. And whatever it is that you want to happen in your life, then you can make it possible. So that was what he talked about. And he talked about his brother had died when he was 23, or 2 years apart from his brother, but his brother had died in his 20s, and he said that was horrible for him. But then you see him, he played a video, and you saw him in Hawaii surfing, and he had a hard time, from his brother dying, but he now was on stage speaking, which means if you were a speaker on stage, you're making money with Empower Network. You are being successful in this business.
You are living the
You are
dream.
living the dream. Living the dream.
So you know what, Terry? We're not going to give them everything.
Right.
Because
right.
the purpose of these events is for you to be here and you to get it yourself.
Yeah.
We are embedded with powerful knowledge now because we came to an event. So we encourage you. The next event is in Miami in January.
Miami,
We encourage you to take something from this video. If you take nothing else from this video, then you need to start preparing right now to make it to Miami.
Yes.
A lot of you are in Terry's empowerment group on Facebook, and a lot of you were going to be here this time, but it didn't happen. So what we want to say is it didn't happen yet, but now Miami, 3 months, 90 days from now, you want to not only be in Miami, but you want to be on stage in Miami.
Yes.
And that's how you live an empowered life.
That's right.
This is Terrance, the unstoppable coach Leftridge, and this is Terri Clay.
That's right.
Living life on her own dreams. And I want you not to just have a great day. I want you to have an unstoppable day. Take care.
All right. I'm out.